Good morning. I am Denebula Whitestar, the person behind the keyboard, as well as the protagonist within this game, The Wonderful World of Palia, where we get the opportunity to create the home of our dreams. We can also use some of our other plots to create other things like businesses, castles, beach houses, etc. As part of a monthly challenge within my game community, we were inspired to basically create a build based on a fairy tale rather than choose a traditional fairy tale because all the good ones got very quickly taken. I decided to create a build based on one of my favorite book series, and that is the inspiration behind my uh, gaming character, my namesake gaming character, Denebula Whitestar, and that game, other game where I use that character, Hogwarts Legacy. You guessed it, folks. I have built the wizarding world of Hogwarts. And as first years, we always start at the Black Lake. First years sail in boats across the Black Lake to the boathouse. At the moment, the boathouse has all of the boats up on dry dock waiting repairs. Oh, look, we have a treasure chest. Those of us who have played Hogwarts Legacy remember all the various and sundry treasure chests we can find and raid in the game. I've mixed this plot with several references both to Hogwarts Legacy and the Harry Potter books we've all grown to know and love. Anyway, now that we're ready to leave the boathouse, here we come to a modern era reference and nod, and that would be the Whomping Willow and the Ford Anglica. Shortly after it left the Whomping Willow, because you see it's in a state that's a little worse for the wear. The next structure I have created from the Wizarding World is the Care of Magical Creatures classroom and a Care of Magical Creatures pavilion with a number of different creatures that we can all uh, love, get to know, and befriend in this game. Two of the two of the creatures are up here where we can get to know better. A Luna Fairy Moth and a Magi Dragon. This one's still just a baby. In here we have several flutter foxes, a Kitsu, a couple Cernuks, some Palcats, a couple of Chappas in the back, an Ormu, two proudhorn stag beetles, two paper lantern bugs, and two green cylinders, as well as in some respective safe zones. We have a bee, it looks like a Bahari bee, and we have a Bahari pike. And like I say, both of them are in containers to protect them from from elements, or in the case of the fish, he's out of the pond where I caught him in. So this is what will keep him safe. The next area we have is our groundskeeper's hut. In of course the Harry Potter era, it was lived in by Hagrid, the half human, half giant, along with his friendly and trustworthy boarhound Fang. And he lived a very simple life. None of his supplies were fancy or anything like that. Oh, look, another chest. And I gave him a workbench for fixing everything around the home and whatever he finds. Of course, Hogwarts is very close to the Forbidden Forest. I made a smaller version just due to plot boundaries, and our game also has a couple of dark wolves represented by our little stuffed Muujin pillows. Continuing around the grounds before we go into the castles, which you've discovered is next door, we have the outdoor greenhouses. Because the books had several greenhouses and by number, I just built 2 for now, another chest in the middle. And the greenhouses are filled with all sorts of manner of magical and mundane plants for us to use in potion making, etc. Due to the room number on, on my main castle, I built this next room outside using some of our creative block structures. And it is basically the choir classroom, the frog choir classroom. And it looks like some of the students have been practicing their Engorgio charms with mixed results. Another treasure chest where the one frog is trying to keep up with the others. Here's another nod to the game. We have one of our treasure chest caverns. Say that 5 times fast. If I can't even get it, your mileage may vary. But this one, as you can tell by the torches, is meant to be an incendio challenge. I've already done it because the torches are lit. And inside, this one happens to be one of the chess caverns. As you can tell by the chair in the corner, I have not yet transfigured the final piece that would put that king in checkmate. Are you able, by looking at the board, to see what piece that chair will transfigure into and where I should place it? I already figured it out when I was in process of making this build and laying all of these pieces. Of course, we're the blue team, and the other team we're trying to beat is the red team. The wheat planters did not color, so that's why you both see them see them in their default colors. All right, that covers the outside grounds. We currently have a glitch where some of these inside lights will randomly appear outside the plot. We often have fun with them. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Just for entertainment value alone. We sometimes keep these just for fun. But anyway, I have these on this particular plot, and here is my castle. We have a courtyard with benches and a lot of flowers leading into the castle itself. And of course, the anchor of my plot is the Great Hall. Yes, all those floating candles do light up, but you can't tell it from down here. You'll see that when we actually go upstairs. Of course, the Great Hall is lined with lit torches to provide a lot of nice, amiable light. I have it decorated for Christmas because Christmas is one of my favorite holidays. The Great Hall is mostly prepared for dinner, and it looks like they're having some shepherd's pie today. The house tables are denoted by the color of the flower I set beside them. Unfortunately, just due to this amount of size I don't have in this building, and it's the biggest building available to me, I'm not able to get in between these very well. Oh, is it gonna work? Nope, 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 nope. Not gonna work. Okay. I was hoping to do that. Pardon me. And we have the faculty table up here representing the owl lectern as well. Another treasure chest under the stairs. And although technically the kitchen is in the basements, I attached it to the house for fun. Another chest. So now that we've got the kitchen looked at, we'll go up the stairs to see what we have up the stairs. Ah, yes. Now here's where we see that all of these candles, all the floating candles, are indeed lit. Hark, do I hear a buzzing noise flying around? Uh-oh, it's one of the Daleen keys. There's got to be a cabinet nearby. The gemstone was the closest I could come to the house token. Now that my Polyjuice potion is about to wear off, I've got to find a place to hide so I can turn back from Professor Black to my own self. I represented this room for our hiding spot where we can change back out of our Polyjuice potion. Ooh, another chest. Yep, if we remember right upstairs, there was another chest or two. That one was in a lockbox. That room right now is empty because there was a lot of just empty spaces up there too. And just because this is the best place I had for it, here's where I put the tub, the bathhouse for our students to clean up. In Palia, we can do 15 total rooms on any particular building, and I did hit the maximum with this particular building. So that's why you see me doing a little bit of cheating. Anyway, right now we are in the living wing where I made one great common room for all of our students. That particular flower structure is again surrounded by flowers from the 4 houses, and each of these rooms spinning off is a dorm room for one of the houses. In here we have Gryffindor. Each student has a books, lamp, desk, a wardrobe, a bed, and each room has a bug that matches their house color. Red ladybug for Gryffindor. Across the way, we have the Hufflepuff room, which is my own fair house. Again, we have the beds. Their house bug is a Golden Glory bee. And just because I couldn't resist, I put the fish in the game that's called the honey loach because it also represents the Hufflepuff colors. And of course, since we are so good at herbology, I've also put a couple of plants in the Hufflepuff room. Up in this side of the house, we have the Ravenclaw's dorm room. They have for some of their little artifacts, I gave them some things from the Flotsam set, which is basically based on sea items, because I thought they'd probably love to explore some. And we've got an Azure leafhopper for their bug. And then across the way, we have the Slytherin dorm. Their bug is a leafhopper mantis, which we find in Bahari Bay. Since many of them are purebloods with, a fair bit of coin in their pocket, they also have a few gems just idly laying around as decor, as well as one of the fancier furniture sets in the game. Now, because it's a living quarters, they all need a bathroom, don't they? So I created, using building blocks, I split it into girls and a boys. This is the girls' side because on their tanks, they have flowers. All the plants are the Hufflepuff's way of basically creating a little bit of ambiance in the bathrooms. And the boys over here, they have a lot of succulents on theirs. Like I said, creates some ambiance, makes the place feel a little more alive, and it also refreshes the air a little bit. Alrighty, that is the living quarters wing. Now, let's see if I can not have to jump on the tables this time. And here is what we call the education wing. The main section here is the library and a study room. I have not yet populated all the books just because they cost in-game coin, and which takes some time to build up, but I am slowly adding books to this library. Probably up until I hit the plot limit, because yeah, there's a plot limit, I want to say 3,000 items. I guarantee I will kill that limit in this room alone. But here we also have the potions classroom, another chest, the potions cauldron, desks for our students to sit in. Across the way, we have the charms classroom as it appeared in Flitwick's time, because Flitwick had the platform on which to stand. I also gave him a book and a tea set as part of his classroom. And for the final two rooms, we also have, another Daedalian chest. Another Daedalian, cabinet. We have the Transfiguration classroom in this room. Then across the way, I've represented the headmaster's office. He also has books in his bookshelves, and you hope you never have to go to the headmaster's office. Whoops, a little too far. As you can tell, I'm still a little bit clumsy, as I am in Hogwarts Legacy. At least in this game, you don't die. But anyway, headmaster's office, headmaster's desk. And you always hope that in this era, it's Dumbledore, not Professor Black. But anyway, that, in summary, is my Hogwarts build. Thank you for coming along with me, and have a great rest of your day.